The mix. And we ain't stopping.
On Diamond 88.7 FM.
You can only get timely, credible, and reliable news on your shining supreme station. Diamond 88.7 FM, Ilorin.
From the news desk of Diamond 88.7 FM, Ilorin, this is news around the world.
In the headlines, President Tinubu eulogizes Women Affairs Minister Sulaiman Ibrahim on her birthday. Former Vice President Yemi Osinbajo unveils 2 projects in Bayelsa. Chief of Defense Staff arrives Zamfara on operational visit. On the foreign scene, New Zealand declares state of emergency in Wellington over flood disaster. In business news, oil prices rise after Trump announced seizure of Iranian ship. In entertainment news, actress Toyin Abraham appeals for calm, urges fans to stop attacking Abike Sugar. And from the exciting world of sports, Botenga appointed the Tigers assistant coach. Good evening and many thanks for joining us for news across the world on Diamond 88.7 of Omonike. I am Omonike Babatunde. You can listen to us via our website at www.diamondfm.net or watch us live on Facebook at Diamond 887 FM. You can also download the app on Play Store, Diamond 887 FM. We'll bring you details of the news after this break. Don't go away, please.
We've all heard about home fires taking lives and destroying all that a family owns. These tragedies are reminders for us to double-check for fire safety. Make sure your home has properly installed and working smoke alarms. Practice a fire escape plan. Never leave cooking food unattended for long. Teach children never to hide but leave if there's a fire. Switch off all electrical appliances when not in use. In cases of fire, remember, the most important thing to do is to protect lives first.
This message is reaching you from Diamond 88.7 FM, Ilorin.
You're welcome back from that break. Now the news in detail. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has congratulated the Minister of Women Affairs, Iman Sulaiman Ibrahim, on her 46th birthday. Tinubu conveyed his best wishes in a statement signed by Special Advisor on Information and Strategy Bayo Onanuga. He described her as a steady hand whose public service record reflects a consistent pattern of strengthening institutions and delivering measurable progress. President Tinubu noted that under her leadership, the Ministry of Women Affairs had sharpened its focus on protection, inclusion, and opportunity, with renewed emphasis on building systems that do not just respond to vulnerability, but prevent it. Former Vice President Yemi Osinbajo has inaugurated the Agbora Oxbow Lake Road and Oporoma Referral Hospital in southern Ijaw local government area, Bayelsa State. Speaking at the inauguration of the Agbora Oxbow Lake Road, Osinbajo commended the governor for embarking on life-transforming projects, noting that the road connects several government facilities, including the NCDMB Towers, the Federal Secretariat, and the CBN headquarters in Bayelsa State. Speaking earlier, Diri said in 2022 he dared the terrain and invited Osinbajo to flag off the road. He noted that the construction process provided jobs for hundreds of young people from neighboring communities while engineering work lasted. The Chief of Defence Staff General Olufemi Oluyede has arrived at the headquarters of the Northwest Joint Task Force Operation Fasanyama in Gusau, the Zamfara state capital, for his maiden operational visit. The Defence Chief was received on arrival by the Theatre Command Major General Wara Idris alongside other senior officers of the operation. General Oluyede inspected a quarter guard before proceeding to the Theatre Command conference room for a closed operational briefing. During the visit, the Chief of Defence Staff is expected to address troops and later hold a meeting with the Zamfara State Governor, Dauda Lawal. Justice Peter Lifo of the Federal High Court in Abuja has ordered the immediate unconditional release of a prominent Islamic scholar, Sheikh Sani Abduladir Zaria, from the custody of the Defense Intelligence Agency (DIA) and the Department of the State Services (DSS). The cleric was detained following his arrest in connection with the alleged plot to overthrow President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The judge, in a judgment today, imposed a fine of 2 million naira each on DIA and DSS to be paid to the cleric for breaching Section 35 and 36 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria in the way and manner the 75-year-old man was held into detention for more than 2 months without trial. Justice Lifo ordered the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, and Jaiz Bank to pay 1 million naira each as compensation to the plaintiff for freezing his bank account without order of any law court. Still on local news. Government school teachers in the Federal Capital Territory FCT has begun an indefinite strike action over unmet demands by the federal government. A visit to some schools in the FCT, including LAA Primary School, Area 10, Garki, and Government Science Technical College, Area 3, Garki, showed visible deserted school premises with no students or teachers in sight. The strike action follows an earlier communique issued by the FCT Wing Executive Council of the Nigerian Union of Teachers (NUT) on Friday, which directed primary and secondary school teachers to begin an indefinite strike on Monday. In the communique jointly signed by the state chairman Abdullahi Shafa, the state secretary Margaret Jethro, and the state publicity secretary Ibukun Adekeye, the union explained that the decision was the outcome of an emergency SWEC meeting convened to review the 7-day ultimatum issued to the FCT minister Nyesom Wike on March 11, which expired on March 29. The news across the world is reaching you from Vitamin 88.7 of Family Laurie, who go on a break now, and when we return, we'll bring you foreign, business, entertainment, and sport news. Do stay with us.
Follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Diamond 887 FM. Diamond FM, shining supreme.
You're welcome back from the break. You're still listening to news across the world, reaching you from Vitamin 88.7 of FAM in Lorry. Now we move on to the foreign stories. And on the foreign scene, New Zealand has declared a state of emergency in its capital city, Wellington, as torrential rain and flash flooding drenched the country's North Island. Footage online showed vehicles submerged, trees uprooted, and houses hit by landslides. Local authorities advised residents to hunker down with rain forecast for the next day and a half. Some flights at Wellington Airport have been cancelled, and several schools have shut their campuses. The Minister for Emergency Management and Recovery, Mark Michel, said they are expecting the worst of the weather later today. The Emergency Management Office of the Wellington region has advised residents to cut or delay all non-essential travel. Still on the foreign scene, a father has killed 7 of his children and another child in Shreveport, Louisiana, in a mass shooting that police called a domestic disturbance. Police said after attacking the children at a property, the suspect drove away in a stolen car while officers chased and killed the suspect. 2 adult women, including the children's mother, are in critical condition after day 2 were hurt by gunfire, and a 9th child was taken to hospital after jumping from the roof of the home while escaping. The incident is the deadliest mass shooting in the U.S. since January 2024, when 8 victims were killed in Joliet, Illinois, according to the Gun Violence Archive. That into foreign news. Up next is our business news.
Diamond FM Business News.
And from our business update today, global oil prices have jumped after United States President Donald Trump said its Navy had intercepted and seized an Iran-flagged cargo ship. The Brent crude benchmark oil price jumped more than 4% to $94.20 a barrel, reversing the slump on Friday when Iran said the Strait of Hormuz would be completely open to commercialized vehicles for the remainder of the ceasefire. The waterway of the key importance, as usual, about 20% of the world's oil and liquefied natural gas passes through it. Energy markets have seen wild swings since the U.S. and Israel attacked Iran on 28 February and Tehran responded with threat to target shipping in the strait. That ends our business news, and up next is
Diamond FM Entertainment News.
In our entertainment update today, actress and filmmaker Toyin Abraham has called on a fan base known as Toyin Titans to stop attacking her former protege Pelumi Olawuni, popularly called Abike Sugar, following their ongoing public disagreement. In a Snapchat video posted today, Abraham appealed for forgiveness and urged supporters to move past the controversy that's continued to generate online attention. The fallout became public after Abike uploaded a detailed video last Friday, now with over 100,000 views, outlining their relationship from mentorship to its breakdown. The video included allegations of control, betrayal, and threats, which Abraham denied. That ends our entertainment news. Up next is
Diamond FM Sports News.
And from the exciting world of sport today, Stanley Boateng has been appointed assistant coach of Nigeria's senior women's national basketball team, the Tigers. Boateng will join the Tigers coaching crew led by Rena Wakama. The African champions are already in the United States of America for a training tour ahead of the 2026 FIBA Women's World Cup. The Tigers will take on Women's National Basketball Association teams Los Angeles Sparks, Minnesota Lynx, and Indiana Fever in friendlies during the training tour. The draw for the FIBA Women's World Cup will hold in Berlin, Germany on Tuesday. Still from the exciting world of sport, Liam Rosiner insists that he has support from Chelsea's owners despite an alarming slump that has dealt a huge blow to the club's hope of qualifying for next season's Champions League. The Blues are falling 7 points behind 5th place Liverpool after 4 straight Premier League defeats, and their chances of finishing in the top 5 look bleak. Chelsea co-owner Bedard Egbali last week said the club was still behind Rosiner and remained optimistic about long-term success under his management. asked today if he felt that support. Blue head coach Rossonero, who replaced Enzo Maresca in January, said the support of Chelsea management is on 100%. And that's it from the exciting world of sport. And before the recap, we'll go on a very short timeout, and when we're back, we'll continue with the news. Don't go away, please.
Wake up, feel strong, feel free with Ferrobene. Iron for you and me. Ferrobene is a product of Feedsin Healthcare PLC, available in pharmacies nationwide. Ferrobene, the ideal blood builder.
Chai, my head oh. Oga landlord, why you dey shake like ceiling fan? Eh? My village people don't come again oh. This one with your body hot so, you don't do test? Yes, see result oh. Oga landlord, no be your village people oh. Na malaria, you need Luta. Luta na better medicine wey dey knack down malaria. Oya see am, take am. Thank you Oga Luta. I don't dey kampe.
Luta, brand of Artemeta and Lumefantrine, is another quality product from Hovid, marketed by Pharmatex Nigeria Limited. If symptoms persist after 3 days, see your doctor.
Everybody say thanks, Luta. Malaria's in big trouble.
You're welcome back from that break, and with that, we've come to the end of news across the world. Here is the recap of the major highlights has given you earlier. President Tinubu eulogizes Women Affairs Minister Sulaiman Ibrahim on her birthday. Former Vice President Yemi Osinbajo unveils 2 projects in Bayelsa. Chief of Defense Staff arrives for an operational visit. And on the foreign scene, New Zealand declares state of emergency in Wellington over flood disaster. In business news, oil prices rise after Trump announced seizure of Iranian ship. In entertainment news, actress Toyin Abraham appeals for calm, urges fans to stop attacking Abike Sugar. And from the exciting world of sport, Boateng appointed the Tigers assistant coach. For today in history, did you know that on this day in 1792, France declared war on the Holy Roman Emperor, starting the French Revolutionary Wars? Now you know. For information about happenings around you, kindly contact them at the firm newsroom number on 091 60 62 7526. One more time, 091 60 62 7526. The news across the world was edited by Abiodun Akiwumi, and my name is Omonike Babatunde. Thank you for listening to your shining supreme station, and please stand by for the news in Yoruba language. Good evening.
For up-to-date news reported across the globe,